Today we learned about solving or finding different angle measures. Okay, so we're going to start off with a sample problem. We have two angles, A and B, are supplementary. Their measures are A, 5x minus 20, and B, 3x plus 75. Find the exact measure of each angle. Okay, so let's look at the problem. We know that A and B are supplementary, so we know that A and B equal 180 degrees. And then we know the measure of A and B, which are over here. So let's draw our picture. Supplementary, we start with a straight line. And then we have two angles, A and B. Okay, so we have to find the exact measure of each angle. So A plus B has to equal 180 degrees. So let's put in those angle measures. We have 5x minus 20 plus 3x plus 75 equals 180. Let's put these over here. Okay, so we will solve. I'm going to combine like terms. And I will get 8x plus 55 equals 180. I will get 8x equals 125 divided by 8 divided by 8. X equals 15.625. Okay, so I have x. Now I need to find the exact measures of angle A and B. So A is 5x minus 20. So we'll just plug our x value in for that, and we get 5 we do the multiplication first, and then we subtract 20, and we get A equals 58 degrees. For angle B measures 3x plus 75. We plug x in for the x value, and we get 3 times 15.625 plus 75. Order of operations, we do multiplication first. We get angle B equals 121.8 degrees. Okay. And that is the answer to the first one. Second example is from page 97, number 2. Let's read the question. Two angles A and B are complementary. I'm going to put that under the given. Okay, they are complementary. Their measures are A is 5x minus 20 and B is 3x plus 75. Find the exact measure of each angle. Okay, I'm going to put the measure of angle A under given as well. Do you see how we're translating the information from the question into usable parts? That's what the whole given section is about. We're trying to pull out the key words, and now we can draw our picture using that information. So remember, complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. So we have angle A and angle B. A is 5x minus 20, and B is 3x plus 75. Okay, that's our picture. So the solution, we need to find the exact measure of each angle. Okay, so first we need to solve for x. And I know that 5x minus 20 plus 3x plus 75 has to equal 90 degrees. So I'm going to combine my like terms, right? I get 5x plus 3x is 8x. Negative 20 plus 75 is 90 minus 55 I get 8x equals 35. X equals 4.375. Okay, so let's find the measure of angle A. Now we'll find the measure of angle B. Okay, so we know that angle A is 5x minus 20. We're going to plug in the x value. And we get angle A equals 1.85 degrees. For B, we have 3x plus 75. We're plugging in our x value. Okay, and this is the answer to the question. Find the exact measure of each angle. We got it. Angle A is 1.85 degrees and angle B is 88.11 degrees. Next example. Okay. We have 97, page 97, number 3. Two angles A and B are a linear pair. Okay. Their measures are A, 5x minus 60, and B, 2x plus 55. Find the exact measure of each angle. Okay, so my given information, they are a linear pair. The measure of angle A is 5x minus 60. The measure of angle B is 2x plus 55. Okay, so what do we know about linear pair? A linear pair is two angles, that one added together, equal 180 degrees that are on the same line. Hence linear pair. A pair of angles on a line is a linear pair. So let's call this A, let's call this B. B is 2x plus 55. A is 5x minus 60. Okay, there's our picture. So our solution, we need to find the exact measure of each angle. Okay. So we know that we have to solve for x first before we can solve for A and B. Okay? So I get 5x minus 60 plus 2x plus 55 equals 180. Oh, that's really sloppy. Okay, equals 180. Okay, so let's combine like terms. We have our 5x and our 2x. And we are going to be left with 5x plus 2x is 7x. Negative 60 plus 55 is going to leave us a negative 5 equals 180 plus 5. Okay, so we solve for x. Now let's solve for angle A and angle B. Angle A is 5x minus 60. And then for angle B, B is 2x plus 55. We get 2 times let's round this up. Let's round this up to 108 so that when we add them both together, in order to check our work, we could get 180 if we wanted to, okay? And these are the exact measures of each angle. Okay, our last and final example. Two angles A and B are vertical. Their measures are A, 5x minus 60, and B, 2x plus 55. Find the exact measure of each angle. Okay, so what is our given information? We know that we have two angles. They're vertical angles, and angle A measures 5x minus 60, and angle B measures 2x plus 55. Okay, so if we're drawing a picture, remember vertical angles are two intersecting lines that form two sets of congruent angles. This set is congruent, and then this set is congruent. So let's pick a set of our congruent angles and make them angle A and angle B. Let's just do these two. And we know that vertical angles are equal to one another, so the angles will be placed here. So if two things are equal to one another, we can set them equal to one another in order to solve for x. So we have 5x minus 60 equals 2x plus 55. Minus 2x minus 2x. We get 3x minus 60 equals 55. Plus 60 plus 60. We get 3x equals 105. Divided by 3, divided by 3x equals, let me go back. Oh, I'm sorry, this is an accident. This should be 115. Get x equals 38.3. Okay, so let's plug our x value in to find the measures of angle A and B. Measure of angle A, we have 5x minus 60. And we get angle A equals 131.5. Right? We have angle A and angle B. Okay. So in summary, what you should have learned from today's lesson, basically, here's what you need to know, okay? Complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. So let's say this is angle A and this is angle B. Angle A plus B equals 90 degrees. Supplementary angles and linear pairs add up to 180 degrees. So let's say this is a supplementary angle. A plus B plus C equals 180. And this is a linear pair because remember, linear pair means two, so two angles that form a line. So A plus B has to equal 180 degrees. And then vertical angles create two congruent pairs of angles. So we have angles X and angles Y are congruent to one another. And then you're going to set them equal and solve for X.